And this is my final Titans Return Wave 3 review, deluxe review. And this one is Triggerhappy with his Titan Master Blowpipe. And much like almost everyone else, I think Triggerhappy is probably the best Titans Return figure in this wave and possibly of the entire line so far. He is amazing. And, well, look at this. I mean, just it's just spaceship jet fighter thing, and just look at the shape and everything. I mean, some people are wondering, is this going to become Cyclonus because of the wing shape? Maybe, but just I mean, the sheer number of guns, the swept, the angled forward wings, just everything about this is just amazing. I mean, the only real flaw, honestly, I could really complain about with this guy is you can see his legs just chilling out back here. That's really the only thing wrong, and that's easy to ignore. Because just this is amazing, this alt mode. I mean, another nitpick is for mine, I don't know why mine, but this doesn't like to always stay fully clipped in. It likes to pop it back out really easily. I mean, I had to shave down this peg right here, or this tab right here. I had to shave that down a bit, and it still likes to pop out really easy. Just and give it a little tiny push, and yep, it just kind of pops out really easily. Really unfortunate, but and sometimes his Titan Master is a little difficult to get in, and he doesn't like to go into the cockpit that easily. And well, yeah, Titan Master here, again, problem of all of them so right now is very little paint, pretty much no paint on the Titan Master himself, but still he can move his arms, I guess, and sit down, and that's about it. And of course, just like every other one, folds up. Boom. Nice head. Although sunken in eyes, it's difficult to see the yellow from certain angles. There you go, see, there's the yellow eyes. Anyway, transformation also amazing on this guy. It means like this guy just keeps hitting, just hit after hit after hit. Now fold up that landing gear. Remove these guns, and then from there, you want to untab the wings from there and there, so they're out like this. Take the legs, untab them, fold them down, fold everything, including this piece, fold it all down. Take the nose cone, fold it down, and then this is the most amazing part, is just spin the whole thing around, and then bring the waist up, snap it in, and bring this and tab it down in the back. Spin here at the waist, take the feet and unfold them. And that's another thing I want to mention. When you're going into alt mode, make sure these are folded up like this. So the heel is in there, all the way in there, and the foot is like this. Don't leave it like this. It's the directions aren't 100% clear about that. If you do it like this, it will not fold together properly. You have to, the heel has to be all the way in like that. Anyway, then unpeg the legs. Then take these and move them down and tab them in. It's going to be a nice solid click. This one on mine, the right side, this is another thing, is just for me on the right side, this one really gets stuck in there. When you tab it in, it's tabbed in solid. It's really difficult for me to untab when I'm going back to alt mode. I'm not sure if it's like that on the other ones, but that's what it's like for mine. Take these wings. I like to fold them all the way back just to get them out of the way, because otherwise articulation is hindered. But you could also just angle them out. Take the guns and fold them up. Fists, fold out and click into place. Fold out and click into place. And then take the head and tab him in. And there is Triggerhappy. So robot mode, again, this Triggerhappy just nails it. I mean, this is a lot of things I like about Transformers. It's got the cockpit chest, is just fins and bits of the alt mode kind of hanging off, but not getting like overly kibbly. and everything. It's just a really good shade of blue with the nice red and gold and silvers to kind of make it pop here and there. I also like the copper thrusters just kind of chilling on the shoulders. Again, no G1 version to compare it to, but comes with 2 guns, as you should, because he's trigger happy. Should come with guns. They of course, like many of them, can combine into a single weapon that a Titan Master can stand on and whatnot. You know, you can hold him like that. Hold him in his hands. What's also really nice is this is not really featured in the instructions or anything, but you can also, put these, fold the fist back in and fold this out. And there's a little tab right there, so you can, if you want, plug a gun into the side right here, so you can really go crazy with his, guns, because, he is trigger happy after all. But articulation-wise, of course, like pretty much every Titan's return figure at this point, head, on a ball joint, so it has a lot of bit of wiggle and stuff. It's not super loose, but it's a little bit looser than some of mine, but not as loose as, say, like Scourge or I think what was that other one that had problems? Whatever. Like Scourge. Scourge was notorious for this, but he's fine. Shoulders, not ball joints, but kind of a hinge right here and another hinge here, which, because of the sculpt, bangs into his head, but he's still got a lot of range right there. He's got a bicep swivel, which is nice, but again, the problem is when you go too far this way, this starts banging, and you're gonna have to start unfolding stuff. Elbows go 90 degrees. His fists can do that, but that's not really articulation. Waist full swivel with a nice click point for when you go back to alt mode. Nice clicks in right there. Otherwise, it's pretty free flying. Hips, like to full forward, full back, fully outward. So lots of motion on these ball joint hips. Nice thigh swivel, not too tight, not too loose. Knees, because of how it's shaped and how it transforms, it goes super deep. So pretty much the equivalent of a double jointed knee right there. And the feet can do this, which can be very helpful if you're trying to get certain poses. You can definitely angle those, which can be helpful for some poses. But yeah, so posability is pretty great, and he looks good in so many poses. If you're going to only buy a single figure from like even the entire line, at this point, this is the one to get. Period. This is like amazing. This is like, I don't care if you've been out of Transformers for a while. Just, this is an amazing figure. It is the best of the line at this point. Who knows if something will beat it. It's also only like, depending where you go, Silk might be able to find it for like $10, but goes for like 18 or so. One of the best bangs of your buck, period, in the entire line. I would highly recommend it, all of them. If you're only going to get one in this wave, this one. If you're only going to get one in this line, this one. If you're only going to go on Transformer this year, this one. Just get him. Yeah, okay, I can stop gushing about him for now. And, you can probably tell, I really like him. So, yeah, that's Titan's Return Trigger Happy with Blowpipe.